roadside vendors have resumed normal operations at the Londiani Junction in Kericho County 2 days after the horrific crash that claimed the lives of 52 people and left 32 others injured. At the Londiani Hospital Morgue, families of victims continue to identify the remains of their kin, with 37 families positively identifying their loved ones. As our very own Maryanne Nyambura reports, a post-mortem exercise conducted on the bodies revealed that the victims died due to injuries emanating from the crash, while others died from shock.
Sunday afternoon at the Londiani Junction, Kericho County, we meet 40-year-old Maryanne Nyambura, one among hundreds of vendors at this junction. Maryanne has operated along the Kericho-Nakuru highway for 10 years, selling potatoes, tomatoes and onions. Today she has resumed her day-to-day operations along the road. This despite an accident that claimed the lives of 52 people and left scores nursing injuries, happening a few meters from her workstation.
Ndio mahali ambapo tunapata riziki ya kila siku. Ndio maana tukaamua tukuja kwa sababu tangia wakati ile ajali ilipatikana sisi hakuna tujapata riziki, watoto wetu hawana chakula, kwa hivyo hakuna mahali pengine ambapo tungeenda. Kwa hivyo tukaamua tukuje siku ya leo hapa kwa sababu jana hatukufanya kazi, juzi hatukufanya kazi, kwa hivyo lazima tungekuja ndio tupate riziki ya kila siku.
We find yet another trader, Maryanne Nyambura, who tells us the benefits of fending for her family of 3 far outweigh the risks of operating next to the road.
Bado hata tunaongea na huyu mwenzangu namwambia hapa anasikia uoga tu hata nikikaa hapa. Sasa tunajifinyiria tu, hakuna kazi nyingine. Tunajifinyiria tu kukaa hapa lakini tuko na uoga.
As traders resume their operations, vendors who had a close shave with death narrate their experiences. In United Soy Village, Londiani, we find Daniel B., a father of 4 and a maize vendor at the Londiani Junction. Daniel tells us how leaving his workstation at the Londiani Junction 5 minutes before the horrific crash saved his life. His family was worried.
Mama msasa sasa akakuja, kumbe alisikia njiani kuna accident ilipatikana wapi? Junction. Sasa akakimbia kwa kanisa, sijui kijana wangu bado hako. Sasa alipokuja hata hakuona mkutano, ngawa mkutano ni kubwa, ni general. Mama akaanza kuniambia, "Hey, asante sana Daniel. Kumbe huko." Kaambia niko. Sasa hata masisters yangu wakaanza kulialia.
Sasa nikastuka sana juu huyu baba watoto alikuwa hapo. Sikudhani singekutana nyumbani.
At the Londiani Hospital Morgue, families of victims continue to identify the remains of their loved ones for the 3rd day. County and Kenya Red Cross officials say 37 families have positively identified the remains of their loved ones, 18 of whom have been cleared to pick the remains for burial. A postmortem exercise was conducted on the bodies of 33 victims. 12 bodies are yet to be identified.
From the autopsy that we did, we managed to ascertain that most of the fatalities got what we call crash injuries due to the polytrauma or trauma involving multiple organs. And it was common in, I would say, maybe 70%.
Reports indicate that 21 families are still searching for their loved ones.
The reported cases so far are 54. And we have been able to close about 36 of them.
The container that unhooked from the head of the trailer when it veered off the road and caused the mass deaths remains at the accident scene 2 days after the accident.
We are waiting for the KRA to come and break the seal and to offload the cement which is inside there to another container. Another thing is that the OCPD has been trying to call the owner of the truck, but he's not been picking. You know, this truck doesn't belong to this country. It is from Rwanda. So we are waiting actually to see what will happen.
48 hours after the horrific crash at the Londiani Junction that claimed the lives of 52 people, vendors have resumed their day-to-day operations as they seek to fend for their families. Maryanne Nyambura, Citizen TV, at the Londiani Junction, Kericho County.